All right, Planet Mondo back around again. Today is Thursday, and guess what? Tonight is the Vinegar Syndrome sale, and I'll be joining Master Chaos on his channel at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll drop the link below so you can check it out. So, what I figured I'd do today is give some recommendations for my Vinegar Syndrome collection. I have about a third of it out to give recommendations to. Because I haven't seen all of them, honestly. I've probably seen like maybe 40% of the collection that I have. I probably have about 150 titles. So I'm going to go through about maybe 30 of them, give some recommendations. I won't get into plots or anything. I'm just going to tell you what type of movie it is, what kind of vibe it has, and if it's sold out with a slip or not. So hopefully these aren't sold out. I tried to remember which ones were sold out. I think I may have like 2 in there that might be sold out. I'm not positive, but I tried to go for the ones that are not out of print. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. The first one is one of these VSPs, which is a Vinegar Syndrome production. I want to check it out. It is Censor, comes with this slip, and of course the movie is inside. This is one of the newer movies. I was actually excited about this movie and had no idea Vinegar Syndrome had anything to do with this. So, highly recommend this one. This is like a newer grindhouse type of movie. It focuses on the grindhouse and video nasties era. So it's really cool. Check this one out. Highly recommend it. One of my favorite 4Ks they've ever done, Ticks. This is a fun movie, and it's got Carlton from Fresh Prince in there. I mean, dude, this is such a fun movie. Definitely grab this. I think, not that I think, this is definitely available still with the slipcase and everything. So grab this. It will be on sale tonight. Next couple don't have slips. Death Row Game Show. This never came with a slip. So I don't know. And this is going out of print. So I'm not 100% positive if this is still in print. I think it is though, but take advantage. Because I think this is probably going to be the last sale that they have this. This is going out of print. So, Death Row Game Show. And it's got a cheesy Running Man vibe. Like the Arnold movie, it's kind of got that vibe. I like it a lot. I enjoyed it. I actually just watched this last night, Demon Wind. If you like boobies and flesh, and by flesh I mean gore, you'll enjoy this one. This came with the lenticular slip. I don't have the lenticular, so. This is still in stock though. Grab just the regular, it's worth it. Next one, Mausoleum. I've seen it before. I haven't unwrapped this one yet. I've seen this years ago. Good movie. Once again, boobies and flesh. Another theme that you'll see in the Vinegar Syndrome movies. This is the movie that actually introduced me to Vinegar Syndrome. Ice Cream Man. I remember renting this when I was a kid from the local VHS store. And I wanted to buy this on Blu-ray, and that's how I discovered what Vinegar Syndrome was. Again, this came with the slip. I don't have the slip. But this is still available. Grab it. It is a great, great movie. And let me see who. Is there anybody else in this? I know it's got Clint Howard in there. No, I think Clint Howard is the main person. But yeah, I'm a big Clint Howard fan. I think he's in Ticks also. I think he's in Ticks also. So. Oh, a fly just came in here. I let my dogs out. A fly just came in here. I'm about to lose my mind. Next one is not a fan favorite. I like this because I watched this when I was a kid, so I'm biased. But The Fear, I was so happy that they were going to put this out. This got shit on. People don't like this movie. I like it. I like the creature. It's like a wooden creature. It's kind of like folk horror-y, I guess. I haven't seen this in years, though. So, I mean, I don't know if I'd like it as an adult, but this holds a special place in my heart since I was a kid. So second one is better though. I like the second one. It's a little bit more fun. I think 2 sales ago this finally got a slip. Hobgoblins, really fun movie, really cheesy, and it's essentially a spoof on the Gremlins. It's like a Gremlins knockoff. Look at that beautiful slip. By the way, they sell these slip cases, the protectors, on their websites. These are the Malco protectors. These are not the ones from Vinegar Syndrome, but very similar. Tammy and the T-Rex. I don't have the lenticular. I bought the comic book version that they put out a few months ago. I don't know if this is still in stock or not. I'd assume it is. I don't think it is with the slip, but I think you can get the movie. Highly recommend the movie. Really, really fun movie. I got the 101 Films version, so I'll watch that one first. This was a blind buy for me for $10 during their 10 for 10 sale. I haven't seen it, but the trailer looks really fun. I like Native American horror movies. I like that twist to it. So I haven't opened this yet. Haven't seen it, so I can't fully recommend it, but judge it for yourself. Go watch the trailer. I really enjoyed it, and it's got a cool slip, and the slip is still available. So last gasp. Next one, I recently watched this. Highly recommend this. This was actually like a good movie. Shallow Grave. Beautiful slip. And they had this during the 10 for 10. Unreal. Grab this one. Highly recommend Shallow Grave. Next one is definitely sold out with a slipcase, but it might be available as far as just the standard Blu-ray. And that is Hell Comes to Frogtown. I'm a big wrestling fan, love Roddy Piper, so I had to grab this. And slip comes right off like this, boom, and then the movie slides out. So I think you can still just grab the regular movie, which I highly recommend. Go do it. Absolutely should own this. This is like a apocalyptic creature feature with Roddy Piper. What else do you want? By the way, Mid-Level Media. Big shout out to Tony for sending me this shirt. Check it out. Mid-Levolution. I said Mid-Level Media. Mid-Levolution. But shout out to Mid-Level Media. Also shout out to Bob. Shout out to Basement Blues. Tony over there, he sent me a shirt. I made this design for them. So once again, if you want to check that out, hit any of those channels up, and I'm sure they can give you a link. Next up, let's get into some VSUs, all available with the slipcases. Roadhouse, grab it, grab it. I don't know if this will be on sale yet. If it is, grab it. Love this. Terry Funk is in this movie. I mean, what the hell else do you want? Terry Funk is in this, you know? And I'm not gonna do this to all of them, but the cases open up. Look at this beauty. Oh, beautiful. Comes with a little booklet. The inside. Let's put the booklet back, and then it comes in the slipcase. Love this movie. Great transfer. Great movie. Very fun. Wish it had more kills, but hey, can't always win. Cloak and Dagger. I'm pretty sure this will be on sale. This was released more than 4 months ago, so I believe anything older than 4 months will be 50% off the MSRP, which is the price that they usually cross off. It's not the price that's listed. So if the movie's listed at $27.99, don't expect going in there to get like a $14 movie or not. It's going to be off the MSRP list. So Cloak and Dagger, fun 80s action adventure video game type movie. Love the inside of this. I mean, look how cool these are. Go grab them. Cloak and Dagger, Roadhouse, VSUs. My favorite VSU, I think this was a VSU. Yeah, first VSU. Beastmaster. Oh, not available with the slipcase anymore. Grab the movie, though. This is a great, great movie. Really fun movie. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got animals in there. It's got folk horror-y type creatures in there. It's an adventure movie. It looks post-apocalyptic. Action, adventure, horror, boobies. Everything is in there. Everything is in there. One of my favorite slipcases they've come out with recently, the Lamp. Look at this beauty. Woo! Look at those colors. Beautiful. Not the best release, but it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. It's got nice practical effects for its time. So once again, the Lamp, I believe this will be on sale because I bought it on the sale last time. Or maybe this was a 10 for 10. I'm not sure. But should be available. Next up, sold out with the slipcase, but should be still available, is an Alien movie with a pretty good practical effects. A lot of people don't like Extra 3. Obviously, Extra 1 is the crowd favorite. But Extra 3, available from Vinegar Syndrome. I recommend this. I liked all the Estros. I haven't seen 2 yet, but the first one and the third one, obviously I like the first one more, but I didn't mind the third one. I thought it was a fun movie. Spookies, a movie that I own twice. I own the 101 Films version also, but Spookies is sold out with a slip. But really, really fun movie. Great special features. This movie has 1,001 different creatures in there. They all look cheesy. You know, they look like Goosebump type of creatures, but it's a really fun movie. It's like, it wraps up the 80s in the perfect ball and throws it right at you. It's all in one. Whew, this one, Ebola Syndrome. Tough movie to get through. Category 3 movie. It's not for everyone. I can't recommend it to everyone. Sorry for the glare. I didn't want to take all the protectors off. It takes way too long to take every single protector off when you're sharing 30 movies, so please pardon me for the glare. But Ebola Syndrome, it's got animal cruelty in there. It's got sexual abuse. It's got a lot of rough stuff in there. There's scenes with frogs and chickens. It's not a movie that I could sit through. I'm only solely recommending this because I know a lot of people have been looking for it, because for years it was just available on DVD. So now it's available in 4K on Vinegar Syndrome. So if you were one of these people that was trying to hunt this movie down, it's a great opportunity for grab it. But it's a movie that I used to be in these type of movies, like super disturbing, because it made me feel alive. Like I felt something, you know, like being disgusted. It made me feel like I still have emotions, you know, in a weird way. So I can't watch those movies the older I get. It's not movies that I can revisit, but I like having it in the library because that's what I like to treat this as. I treat it as a library. I like to have movies that are historic, that did things, whether it was be banned, whether it was influence other movies. So I have a lot of movies that I won't necessarily revisit, but I just like owning them. Ebola Syndrome is one of those. Next up, love this. Simple Slip. The slip is sold out, but The Undertaker. Great kind of fun and creepy movie. Obviously, it's not as brilliant as Maniac, but everybody loves Joe Spinell, so. Undertaker, recommend this. Definitely grab it. Don't grab it with the slip because it's like $80 on eBay, but you can get it tonight for probably like $17, which again is good, I guess, in 2023 prices for a Vinegar Syndrome title. You be the judge. Next up, I love this movie. It's a Western comedy called Lust in the Dust, and it's got Divine in there. It's not nearly as like graphic as far as sexuality, right? It doesn't have anything like grossed out in there. You know, he's not eating dog poop. So it's one of those movies. I enjoyed it. I like Divine a lot. I think it's a fun movie. And again, it's a comedy. I like when Vinegar Syndrome puts out these like cheesy comedies from the 80s and 90s. I like those type of movies. And you know what? We'll do another one. Fade to Black, sold out with the slip, but I believe you can still get the standard. Really, really fun movie. This is one of my favorite Vinegar Syndrome releases. They put it out with 2 different slips. So I only got one of the slips, obviously. This is a really fun movie. The guy basically loses his mind. He's a fucking huge movie fan. And he starts killing people based on his favorite characters. Great movie. Check this out. Hello, puppy. How are you doing? You want to join me? Nah, these movies are too perverted for my dog. These are for peasants. My dog is a king. Zombie Island Massacre. I like this because it's not just zombies. It incorporates like voodoo, and I just like island settings, tropical. I just like it. I think it's a fun movie. A lot of people don't like this. Maybe check out the trailer for yourself, you know, and judge. But Zombie, why can't I just say zombie? I keep saying zombie. Zombie Island Massacre. Another recommendation. Child's Play knockoff. Dolly Dearest. Sold out with the slip, but I'm almost certain that you can still grab it as a standard. Fun movie. Not nearly as good as Child's Play or anything like that, but I adore these type of movies. This is actually one of the better movies they have when it comes to like actually like, I don't know, being a movie, you know, being a great movie with like actual production value and effort, I should say. Don't have this slip, but this is one of my favorite releases. Another actual movie. Deadline. This is a Canadian flick. Love this movie. There's a scene in here. Oh my goodness. This scene, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but this release is worth it alone for that scene. I'll just give you a snippet. Look at that. Crucifixion. Wide open. Wild. Deadline. Next up, I should have probably put this up with the other comedies. I love this movie. I don't know. It's got a soft spot in my heart. I love Wacko. I've only seen it once. Maybe I'll hate it the second time. The first time I watched it, I loved Wacko. It's just a fun, silly movie about, I think it's like a murder mystery, and it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Terrible acting. The mom in there is so annoying. Her voice, just everything annoys me about it. But it was the 80s, and this is what we got. This is the type of movies that we got. And I love them. I love them. I cherish this movie. All-American Murder. Great movie. Another one that has a scene, actually, right here on the back, that's worth it just for that. Buy it just for that scene. Brutal. Christopher Walken in there. Love this movie. Another murder mystery type of movie. He's a cop, per usual. This is an all-American gangster, so he's not playing a criminal. He's a cop. Great movie though. Check this out. Now this one might be actually sold out, so I kind of feel like a dick recommending this, but it might not be sold out. I don't know. I didn't have the time to check because, well, I didn't have the time. I can't check because the Vinegar Syndrome site is down. And it is The Caller. Malcolm McDowell. It's definitely sold out with a slip. I'm not sure if the standard is available, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this because this might be out of print. So this might be one of the ones that is out of print. Resurrection. My boy Bob just recently watched 7. So Bob, if you're watching this and you like 7, this is pretty much a knockoff of 7. This is a Vinegar Syndrome version of 7. Cool slip. He's coming. I recommend this. I like it. I like it. I like it for what it is. And they don't... I feel like they know exactly what they were doing. You know, like they know that they're going after being a knockoff 7, and it just kind of... It just works. I don't have a problem with it. Shit. This one actually might be out of print too. Dead Heat. It's on 4K. Really fun action movie with good practical effects. If it's definitely out of print with the slip, it might not be sold out as far as the standard. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this once again because this might be out of print. So this and The Caller might be out of print out of these that I'm telling you. The Laughing Dead. Love this cover. I hate the spine because it's red on red. I don't know why they did this. But thankfully on the other side it's a little bit better. But The Laughing Dead, once again, sorry for all the glare. I just really, it's a pain in the ass for anybody that has these protectors. You know how long it takes to like go through each one of these and take these out and put it back in. It's a pain. So my apologies. Great practical effects, bunch of creatures in there. I love these cheesy creature type of movies. And I think this was going for like a Vietnamese, Taiwan horror type of vibe. Because I think the director is actually either Vietnamese or from Taiwan. I'm sorry, I should have probably done some more research. But hey, here's a recommendation. Laughing Dead. Still in stock. Everyone knows Drop Dead Fred. Out of stock as far as the slipcover. In stock as far as the standard. I'm not a big fan of this movie. I'm only recommending this because this is one of the more popular titles. So I feel like I should recommend it so people know about it. Not a favorite of mine, though. This, however, is one of my favorites. Death Promise. Great movie. Great, fun siege type of movie. I adore this movie. Grab this. You'll have a lot of fun with this. This is an actually great movie. All right, so this is it for the Vinegar Syndrome. Now, I'm going to give you 4 recommendations, my 4 favorite partner titles. All sold out with the slip except the first one that I'm going to show, but I think the standards should still be there. So, Death Crocodile is one of my favorite labels as far as the partner labels, and Zero Grad, it's a surreal movie. I love movies that look like a Salvador Dali painting. You know what I mean? That's why I'm a big fan of, Jodorowsky and people like that. So Zero Grad, If you're into that sort of thing, you'll love this. Now, the next three are all by the same director. It started out with The Wild Boys. I know this slip is definitely out of print. Again, these are all, he's a visionary director. Like, these are all like kind of surreal, dream-like movies, and they all kind of flow together. I like the aesthetics in things. So, Wild Boys. Crazy movie. Grab it if the standard is still there. Next up, After the Apocalypse, by the same director. It's a collection of his short movies, all surreal movies that, if you're into that sort of thing, you'll love. Again, sold out with the slip. I think the standard is still available. And the last movie that they released, by the way, these are all from Altered Innocence, I believe, yeah. After Blue, by the same director once again. I think this is like almost like a lesbian version of Holy Mountain is what they called it. Great, great movie. So, I think this is actually available with the limited edition slip still. So if you want the slip, this one still has the slip. I'm pretty certain of that. So with that said, once again, join me on Master Chaos' channel tonight, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, for the Vinegar Syndrome sale. And please go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, and let me know, what do you recommend as far as Vinegar Syndrome titles? Is this your first sale? How many sales have you been with them? Are you a subscriber? Are you tuning in tonight to see what's popping? Do you hate Vinegar Syndrome? Do you love Vinegar Syndrome like me? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I appreciate you watching, and much love and good luck to everyone participating tonight in the Exploitation Vinegar Syndrome sale.